For the next 10 days, any Kenyan youth who had crossed into Somalia to join terror group Al-Shabaab and now wishes to dissociate themselves from terrorism can report to the county commissioner's offices in Nairobi, Mombasa and Garissa. Should they do so within the 10-day window period, they could be granted amnesty by the government. Interior Secretary Joseph Nkaissery warns, however, that those who fail to heed this call within the prescribed timeframe will be treated as criminals living in our midst and will face the full force of the law. Parents or guardians aware or suspecting that their child has been radicalized or killed in Somalia are urged to report the same. Failure to report will lead to presumption that they are aware and condone or are party to the terrorist training with attendant criminal consequences. With a clear indication that after the 10-day window period lapses, the government will embark on a no-holds-barred approach to deal with radicalization and extremism, it is the tough stance and action that many will now wait to see. The government is also promising to launch a program to rehabilitate those who give themselves in. President Kenyatta, speaking out for the third time in public since the Garissa University attack, says the war on terror must take all and sundry if it is to be won.
That success will not come from the actions of government alone. It will take each and every one of us to play their part and to play their role. If we are to end terrorism, we must agree to come together as a nation since our independence that has preached, practiced religious tolerance, to say that we must join hands together and defeat those who preach intolerance.
The head of state, who spoke during the 21st PCEA General Assembly in Nairobi, said his government will not relent in the fight against extremism.
And we will not face these challenges by running away. My government will always be ready to admit where it is wrong and to correct mistakes that we make in order to further strengthen and secure and protect and build a prosperous nation.
How to sift through genuine returnees and those with ulterior motives seeking entry into the country will, for instance, be a tall order. Nkaissery says rehabilitation of the said youth will be effected and that the measures will include de-radicalization program and working with the relevant government ministries and departments to provide training and alternative source of livelihood. Jackie Maribe for The Big Question.